welcome to Gem and Chat. We got that same crew we've been having. We've got Rashad, Sarah, and Jennifer. You guys are getting familiar with them now. So if you guys
Yeah.
join this Jamily, that's what I'm calling this, my online Jamily. We got a Facebook group called Online Jamily. You can find the links there. And then I've also got another Facebook group. I'm finding that some intelligent use of Facebook can help, at least for promoting your YouTube channel. It's called YouTube Video and Cover Songs Stay to the End Friends. So, as you guys know, I've written the song Stay to the End, and that's kind of become my catchphrase every time I comment anything. I comment stay to the end because I stayed and watched the entire video to help you, and that's what I'm hoping you might do for me too, please. Would you consider staying to the end for me? Okay, so thank you for being here with us, and we're gonna jam some more.
Yeah. Um, Sorry.
Girl, go for it, girl. Go. You sound good.
There we go.
That was fast.
You scared us.
It's all good. See, I'm just like a tortilla. That's all. That's all. I just hold everybody together and wrap it up. You can eat me up. I'm delicious. Yeah, just like a tortilla.
That could be something that we could talk about. Those with that arrangement. It was type of thing. It's like you have that main chord progression, that 1 4 6 1, but I started the song kind of doing more of like a staccato, like doom, 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 type of thing, and then going into more of a riff, like. And then going into that progression, so using sort of the pedaling and the root as a device to give the song more dynamics. It'd be kind of interesting to hear what some of those like devices you guys would use to create. Like Matthew talked earlier about negative harmony. Great device to make an arrangement more interesting outside of just the chord progression being the entire song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big change. That's the thing that I liked about it so much. Even if you just swap just one little chord, like I think probably the single best explanation of negative harmony in a song is Radiohead's "Creep." You guys know Radiohead's "Creep." It's got that
Yeah.
distinct sound that like no other song really has. And you know, it's like from the G to the B, and then to the C, and then to the C minor. So we've got literally major, then we've got negative, then we've got major, and then we've got negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, over and over and over again. And every other chord is that negative harmony. They took a cliche chord, right? That B chord, what it is it's an E minor chord flipped around. Does that make sense? So they took instead of going to G, E minor, C, D, a standard progression, they took the G and then they flipped the E to get a B major. They kept the C and then they took the D and they flipped it to get a C minor. And that's the negative harmony explanation. It's that simple, just two flips.
You know, it's really interesting writing from the perspective of the bass, you know, because most of my songs start with a groove or groove oriented. And I really like this instrument because, you know, it really helps elude to rhythm and melody at the same time, very kind of obtusely. But, you know, it does prevent me from being able to do things like that a little bit easier. You know, it's like that is kind of, it feels like, yeah, okay, maybe I could do a chord tone of the C there, you know, for, you know, instead of being.
I disagree. I disagree. No, you're putting your root, or you're putting your whatever the note is that you're playing. You know, you're playing it from the flipped chord, right? So say you start on G, right, and you want to go somewhere different. So go to like E flat next, right? What you're doing is you're taking and you're flipping a chord around. You're right. You're taking and flipping around A minor. So instead of playing right, you're gonna go, and then from there you could go to another chord from G, or you could stay in that G minor realm. Either way,
Mm-hmm.
right? It just depends on where you're trying to go with it. So all of a sudden, as the bass player, you're flipping on an E flat second note. I mean, everybody's gonna hear that. Oh, what you doing? Oh, just go to an E flat chord. You know.
Yeah.
It reminds me of another concept I was studying called modal interchange,
Mm-hmm.
where you're
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of same thing where you're borrowing chords from different modes to
Very
give you
similar.
that same
Right.
It's what it's what it's reminding me of.